All right, so let's go. All right, so let's sort of start with some variable rate payments. All right, and this is what the variable payments would look like. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to convert these variable rate payments. Okay, I don't know what the rate I pay in June. I don't know what it would be in September. So what I want to do is create a hedge that pays a positive inflow when rates go up and creates an outflow when interest rates go down. So the way I'm going to fix this is that, if I'm going to pay LIBOR, I'm paying LIBOR, if it goes up, okay, I'm going to if I have this, I would pay more. So I want a cash inflow to hedge. And if LIBOR goes down, I'm going to wind up paying less. But since it's a hedge, I want a cash outflow. Okay? That basically is a hedge. Basically, the combination of these two will make that I pay a fixed rate. So I want to create something that creates a hedge whereby if interest rates go up, I get some money in to compensate me. And if interest rates go down, well, I got to pay something on the other side. But the net effect of those two things, whatever happened to interest rates, I wind up paying a fixed amount. So how would I do this? All right, now if we want to convert variable payments to fixed payments, the issue is this, all right, that when we look at March 1, okay, we don't know, if we look at March 1, we actually know what we're going to be paying on March 1 because it's based upon the 3-month spot rate determined here, but what we're going to pay on June 1 is sort of uncertain. What I want to do is convert this June 1 unknown payment into a fixed rate for that percentage. So the way I'm going to do this is as follows. Okay, so what I'm going to do is by taking taking the sell side of a euro-dollar futures contract, and let's just focus on the euro-dollar futures contract that basically matures in March. So basically what would happen is that if I take the sell side of this and LIBOR goes up, winds up being higher, I get the difference between LIBOR and 5.75%. Conversely, if I take the sell side of a euro-dollar futures contract, LIBOR rates go down, I pay the difference between the difference between LIBOR and 5%. If I combine these two things, okay, if I combine these two things where I have to pay LIBOR and I get this in, basically what I would be doing, given that the euro-dollar futures price rate for March to June is 5.75%, effectively what I would be doing is fixing the 5.75%, all right? So now what does it look like? Well, what it looks like is I have converted this rate, unknown rate, LIBOR rate, to a fixed rate, and that fixed rate is 5.75. Conversely, if on June 1, I took the sell side of a June 1 euro-dollar futures contract, I would lock in that rate. If I take the sell side of a euro-dollar futures contract that matures on September 1, I would lock that rate. Take the sell side of a euro-dollar futures contract that matures in December 1, I would lock in the rate on those euro-dollar futures contracts for those particular rates. And let me just go back and remember what those rates are. Okay, so the rates I would lock in are 5%, 5.75, 6%, 6.5%. And so I go back over here, and we can see that the rates I've locked in, 5%, 5.75%, 6%. So what I've done is I've actually converted a unknown flow, okay, to a known flow by hedging. Okay, and the hedging is by taking the sell side of euro dollar futures contracts. And what I can do is lock in the rates on the euro-dollar futures contract. All right, so let's sort of take a little bit and take a step back of what we've done. So